What's up, my lovely people? Happy New Year's. We're a little late. We wanted to do one yesterday, but we had some conflicts with our schedule, which will be the topic of our video today.
Yep, so...
Nigga, what the fuck?
I thought something was in my mouth. Anyways, so today we're giving you guys a story. Basically, you guys read the title. I got arrested on New Year's Eve. I was shook. So basically, let's get straight into the video. So this happened around like 4:30, going on 5 o'clock. I'm driving on my way to work. I get in a car accident. So this is me driving, minding my own business, and then like it's raining outside, and then the people in front of me are slamming on their brakes. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be 100% and say I was going under the speed limit. I was going probably like 2 miles per hour over the speed limit. But so everybody driving, they slam on their brakes, and then the roads are wet, so everybody's slipping and sliding. So somebody hits the back of my car and pushed me into somebody else, and then I hit their car.
Yeah, pausing right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is why.
Shut up!
It's always good to keep at least a car distance between you and someone in front of you.
It was a car distance.
No, it wasn't.
How you know?
I don't know. If it's actually a car's distance between you and another vehicle, you get hit from the back.
And they pushed me in there, and my car
pushed all the way.
My car slid. We was already all slipping. They slipped into me.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
And we're on a turn, you guys. We're on a turn. So either we're gonna hit each other, or we're gonna go flying off the side of the road.
Which leads to my other point. Slow down. All right.
We was like,
that's the moral of the story. Slow the hell down.
Basically, I don't even drive fast, y'all. I drive the speed limit, or a little bit over, like 3 miles per hour.
No, this nigga be going like 80 in the 50.
He doesn't know that.
I do.
So back to my story. I forgot where we was.
You got hit. Next.
Okay, so we got hit. And my first, my dad always told me, this is probably bad that I'm telling you guys this. My dad always told me if I get in an accident, just drive off because your insurance goes up. So he told me to drive off. So I thought about it. I was like this close. But I was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to get in trouble. It's just an accident, you know. You don't really get in trouble. Yeah. So, but I seen like there was like a dent in my car hood. So that's what made me not drive off. Cause I was like, oh hell no, my car is messed up. So I gotta stay here and get help from insurance or whatever. So I stayed, went to the lady, I asked her if she was okay. The police came. So the police came and they was taking forever. Usually, you just exchange information. Their car wasn't messed up. My car had like a dent in it. So usually you just exchange information and they just let you go. I was running late for work already. So I was just sitting there like, what's taking them so long? So basically the car was we were sitting there waiting for like a good 20 minutes. And I walked to McDonald's so I could get Wi-Fi because I'm sitting there trying to text everyone and none of my messages are going through. So a couple minutes go by. Nobody's even texting me back. My parents, they called me. Nobody's texting me back. None of my friends. Only one of my friends texted me back and I told them that I was okay.
You want me to weigh in on that?
No, you can wait till the end. So I see another car, a police car pull up. So basically at that point I'm scared because I'm just like, what's going on? It's just a minor accident. So what is another car here for? So they come up to me together. Mind you, it's 2 ladies. It wasn't even a man. So look, if I was like a real criminal, I would have got away. I'd have hit foot. I'd have ran. But, shit. I forgot. Okay, so basically, they come back to my car, and they're just like, you have a warrant for your arrest. And I'm just sitting there shook. Like, it's like my life flashed before my eyes, because I'm just like, a warrant for what? Like, I've been minding my own business. I've been working, sleeping, and making YouTube videos. So like, I'm just minding my own business. I'm like, warrant for what? And she said something that happened in a whole different state. So I was like, the only other state that I got in trouble was in Kansas. So I didn't like, resist or anything. I just cooperated, went with them. The ladies was super nice. They just did their job. They didn't give me no attitude. They didn't make my handcuffs too tight. They was just really cool ladies. So anyways,
Too tight.
they put me up, they pull up, they do that on purpose though. Especially if it's women, because, they might feel like it's a man. But that was really cool. I was just like, okay, let me just, get this figured out. So, mind you, if I knew I had a warrant, you think I'm going to sit there and wait for the police to come? Boy, I'd have been gone.
He probably shouldn't be saying all this shit on camera, FYI, but carry on.
I'd have been gone, y'all. So, I went to jail. They took my fingerprints. They took all my information. And basically, I was just in a waiting cell. And, like, they said I had a warrant because I missed a court date. Apparently, I was summoned, but they sent the information to the wrong address. So how is it my fault? Mind you, this whole situation that happened in Kansas happened like about 4 years ago. So how are you summoning me 4 years later, and then on top of that, to the wrong address, and then expect me to come? Like, it was just a no. Like, it was just impossible for that to happen. They could have sent it to, my parents' address. They could have sent it multiple different places. But anyways, I didn't get it. So I'm at court. They took me from the jail to a court because basically it was just out of my hands. Like, it wasn't really my fault, kind of. So anyways, so I was just like shook because I didn't even get to tell anyone that I was going to jail because, like, who knew? I didn't know. If I'd known this, I would have been gone, like I said. Like, so, like, I didn't know. So nobody knew where I was. I went to the court, and basically they released me because it was out of my hands. I didn't know I had a court date. Nobody told me. They didn't reach out to, emergency people, parents, none of that. So it was just out of my hands. They released me, but I have something coming up. But anyways, so that's just my side of the story. It's kind of short because it was just so unexpected. Like, who knew that I had a warrant? And then on top of that, I just had a background check. Like, 4 times. So I'm just like, what made them? This wasn't under my name or in the system for 4 years. This is something that just popped up because this happened 4 years ago, and now it's popping up. So I'm just like, that's so inconvenient. I just had a background check like 2 weeks ago. So how do I have a warrant now when I just got a new job? So anyways, that's my side of the story. So you guys can hear his now.
So we'll start from when he sent his me and a couple of his friends a text when the accident first happened. So mind you, I'm at work while all this is happening. I can't be on my phone at work. So I didn't see any of his messages till like 6 o'clock. So I look at my phone and all it says is I got into a car accident. So I'm like, oh, like what? Like no phone call, no nothing. So so I try calling and it's going like straight to voicemail. So I'm like, okay, either like his phone's off or like some other shit. I don't know.
That okay, so I got in a car accident. I knew personally that I was like 100% fine. I mean, I woke up and I was a little sore, but that's beside this point. I was 100% fine. The lady was 100% fine. My car was still, able to drive. Their car was still able to drive. So me sitting there thinking, I didn't think, if I'm over here texting everybody, ooh, I got in a car accident. I didn't think that people would think, it was something serious.
I mean, if it's just that I got in a car accident and nothing like 4 hours later, like that's
I
that's a little concerning.
I understand that, but
anyway,
like I didn't really have time to do anything. Like I had time, but it just wasn't on my mind to think of. I don't know. This is my first car accident, so I was just like, I didn't even know what to do. I had to call my parents, and they had to walk me through it. But anyways, you can carry on.
So yeah, so I see that message and like no one's picking up the phone. So I'm like, okay, obviously either he's hurt or somewhere else. Cause I mean, you don't just leave off I got in a car accident, nothing else. So I tell my manager, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. My boyfriend been in a car accident, don't know where he's at. So I leave. I'm calling like, a couple of his friends was like, hey, did you hear anything from Meek after the accident? Like, nope. So, okay, I called the job and I'm like, okay, I know he was on his way to work. So, I'm gonna call to see if he made it in. Maybe just something happened to his phone. She said he didn't come in. So I'm like, okay, only other possibility is like, you know, a hospital or a home. So I drive home.
Mind you guys, he didn't even know the exact location of my job.
First of all, I had to call. I called like 5 different Domino's in the Baltimore area, and all of them were like, "Yeah, the Meek doesn't work here." I'm like, "Shit."
That's embarrassing. First of all,
how's it embarrassing? I call them like, "Look, did the Meek Bros make it into work
I'm gonna
today?"
be in the manager group chat now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, so this is the guy with the boyfriend that is looking for him."
First of all, I didn't even say he was my boyfriend, and I'm like, okay, maybe he ain't out like that at work yet. So I'm like, okay, he's my roommate. He got in an accident. It's like, no, he didn't show up, and I'm like, okay. You know, my heart over here pounding my chest. I'm like, okay, so he must be on the side of the road in like a ditch or some shit or a hospital. So then I call every single fucking emergency room in Towson and our Baltimore area, and none of them had seen him at all. So I'm just like lost. I don't know what to do. I go online, pay his phone bill. I'm like, okay, like maybe it's gonna go through after I pay that. So I paid it, and then finally, like an hour later, he calls me and he's just like, oh my God, I'm getting out of jail. And it's like,
no.
Yes.
That's not it.
Yes.
Talk about the hospitals too. How many hospitals did you call? He called
it's on my phone list.
He called like probably every hospital in Baltimore looking for me.
Most likely. It was at least a good like 10. Because every other one were like orthopedic or some other shit. But yeah, so I called the ERs, nobody saw him. Called some like toe shops, nobody saw him. And then I called the Domino's, nobody saw him. So I'm just like, okay, this nigga dead or some shit. I'm calling my mom, like over here crying and shit. Like, okay, he won't pick up, I don't know where he's at. Then he calls me. And like, when he calls me, you know, I'm happy. But at the same time, I'm mad as shit. I'm like, okay.
He was just like, first of all, I called. And he answered so nonchalant. He was just like, hello. Like, he called me.
That was not it.
The tone he answered, hello, he was like, what do you want? That was like a what do you want tone. He was like, hello. I was just like,
that was
I'm at jail. Okay, come get me. Yeah.
I won't lie. I did start getting like a little suspicious towards the end of it. Because I'm like, I'm on the phone with my mom. He was like, well, obviously he's okay if he texted you when he got in the accident. I'm like,
exactly. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so where the fuck were you? So I'm like, okay, either he like lying to me now. So I'm like, you call, and I'm just like, let's hear what this nigga got to say. And you're like, okay, I'm getting out of jail. And I'm like, oh, like the exact opposite.
So what did you think
opposite of any? I don't fucking know.
You think talking about I was lying?
I don't know where else it's gonna be at. You just disappeared somewhere. So I'm like, okay, get my car, go to pick him up. I'm like, yeah.
First of all, they took my shoelaces, but they gave them back. But I don't know how to lace them back up the way they was. They was in a special like way, and I don't know how to do it now. It wasn't like a normal. And then it was my running shoes on top of that, which I need because I need to get back in shape.
Yeah, well. Anyway, the whole moral of the story is slow the fuck down on the road, because if you get in an accident and find out you got warrants.
First of all, I'm still shook. Like, this is like a whole day later, and I'm still shook because like, where did this even come from?
Right. Who are you telling? Shit. But yeah. But anyway, we hope y'all had a good New Year. That was ours.
That's just the worst way to start off your New Year.
To be honest.
First of all, I was sitting there in jail like, damn, I'm going to be sitting here and it's going to be a whole new year.
But it wasn't, thank God. So it could have gotten a lot worse. But yeah.
It could have been a lot worse. I had a nice lady, a public defender. She was the one that actually helped me get out, but on top of that, I didn't have like any charges or anything, you know, like anything bad under my name. So that's another reason why they let me go, because never missed the court date, never did anything bad in the state. So yeah, basically they released me, and yeah. I got the 12 o'clock came, got to spend it with my man.
Even though I was asleep.
Yeah, he went to sleep on me.
I was asleep, yeah. Yeah, anyway, we hope you had a good New Year. Comment below what y'all think of this little story or whatever.
Anyways. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us some ideas. We got a whole lot coming up. Whole lot. Our YouTube channel is here. We're going up here this year. Yeah, that's one of our big 2019 goals. Damn, it's 2019, y'all. That's like crazy. Editing. 2019. I don't know what else. But our editing is going to get better. Just everything is going to get better. Look at this video. The quality is better already. It's 2019. Let's get it.
Yeah, okay.
But
Anyway,
one thing I'm not gonna say is 2019 is gonna be my year, cause 2018 low-key like won the fight. So
I mean,
they just killed me at the end of 2018. Like
literally,
they won they won.
Here, bitch, take some of this.
They knocked me out cold just now. I was shook. But anyways, I'm not gonna say 2019 is gonna be my year.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be our year.
I'm ready to fight. 2019 gonna catch these hands.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm never prepared, but this year I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
We hope y'all ready too. Okay.
Yup.
Yep. Like, subscribe, comment below, and we will see y'all next time. Okay. All right. Love you.